Hello there, everybody. How you been? It's been a couple weeks, I think, maybe a little longer. Just I don't know. I've been shaving, but I've been doing it quickly in between appointments and different things in life. So I haven't really had the luxury of the time to sit and do a shave. And I did tonight, and I thought, let's go for it. Also, I got inspired to use something that I haven't used in a really long time. This is my second soap. Whenever I started, second good soap. I had a couple that were not great. It's an absolute classic. I almost bought, they sell this in giant bricks. I almost bought it. I don't know if you guessed it yet, but yeah. I know some people say Cella, but I've actually looked it up, and pretty much every Italian I've seen using it says Cella. So I'm saying Cella Crema de Barba. Good stuff. I mean, just, you know, I'm not sure if it's a rite of passage, like everybody has to do it, but, you know, it seems like every wet shaver, this is a early on soap, probably because it's a low commitment. I think this is like $10 for this, which is actually a pretty decent amount. I don't remember how much it is. 105.2 ounces. So that pretty good pricing on that. So yeah, been a long time. Definitely just wanted to get back and try it. And I mean, it's been, with all of the distractions and you know, other things to try and use, it's been well over a year since I've used it. And I just thought, you know, it's time. Just an excellent fragrance. And from what I remember, it shaves really well. So I've got that in a Captain's Choice bowl. I won a $50 gift certificate for Captain's Choice. I have wanted one of these bowls for probably 2 years now. And I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure whether I would like this. This is bar none my absolute favorite bowl now. I like that it's not too tall, but it's certainly tall enough. It's way bigger diameter wise than most of my bowls. And there's something really satisfying about the metal. The sound of it, this feels like something that will last forever, for hundreds of years. Should it, you know, be able to not be handled roughly or whatever. I mean, if you drop it and dent it, I mean, that kind of gives it some character. It's all hammered, like sort of hand hammered. I mean, again, most people probably have these. I was fortunate enough to win that gift certificate, and that was absolutely the the first thing I went for. You know, sort of whip that up there with a Yaqi 24 millimeter, just a little black and red, and it's a sort of plissoft knot, you know, nice little chunk in there. All right, I think I have this in a good state here. I used all 10 milliliters, and I put enough soap in here for 15 shaves. I misjudged it, and you know what? It's fun. All right, so go ahead and I have to load up the razor. I'm using the RazoRock Hawk. This is the V3 with the standard safety bar plate, solid plate, whatever kids are calling it these days. All right, and in that I'm putting a Kai Captain Titan Mild. Now this is, according to this, it's the 7th. I'm glad I have a carpet there. Drop the head, be right back, okay? Yeah, drop the top cap, but I've got a carpet underneath me. Anyway, yeah, 7th use on this Kai blade, and we're gonna see how it does. Anyway, all right, razor, check. Glasses, or as Paul likes to say, my lads and lasses. I love that so much. I think it's really funny. I'm trying really hard to think of his channel name right now, and it is escaping me. I will either remember it or I will put it on the screen. Anyway, he's a Brit, and I'm probably wrong in saying it, but I would guess it's that Cockney thing where you kind of replace words with phrases or sayings. So in saying, instead of saying his glasses, I'm going to take off my glasses, he says, I'm going to take off my lads and lasses. Good stuff. You definitely need to check him out. Oh, it's driving me nuts. Why can't I think of his channel name? I'm too young to be seen now. All right, here we go. I have not used this razor in a while. I have about a day and a half, 2 days of growth. That feels pretty good so far. I don't generally use Artist Club razors because they're a little like using a giant coal shovel when you're trying to when you need a spade. They're a little on the wide side, especially when you start getting into some of the spots like on my neck and stuff like that. I mean, on your face, and especially with the grain, you know, it's very easy. Also, shout out to Eugene or Gene from Deacon Shaves. Definitely someone you want to check out. He just hit 100 subscribers. For those of you that keep track of those things. Really nice guy, super interesting to listen to, and yeah, we've had a lot of back and forth correspondence. Good guy, so I'll link to his channel on the screen and below. Definitely someone to check out. Anyway, he's been using a Hawk V2, which is the aluminum version, and he was saying it was just a little light for his taste. And so I told him that a V3 in stainless is, because I have the V2 as well, and he's right, it's very lightweight. And I think he would probably like the V3 better. And he's been sort of building up his collection, so I don't know if it's something he's going to buy, but if you would like to borrow it, just shoot me an email or a message or something. I'll be happy to get it to you. All right, bonus points if you can tell me who lathers like that and somehow doesn't make a huge mess. This is kind of turning into the shout out video, but you know, I really do watch an absolute ton of shaving videos, even still, and it has nothing to do with, I mean, I still learn lots of things, but it's less about that and more about, this is my peer group. I think I've said it before, and I'd rather spend my time watching YouTube videos and commenting, reading comments, that kind of stuff, than social media. It's just, this is where I'm happiest. No, it's okay. I really should shave with my glasses on, but I don't, because it's a pain. And lots of people seem to be very good at taking them off and on. And for some reason, I find that to be really annoying. I'll tell you what, these Captain Milds, what is it? Kai Captain Titan Mild. It's from Tri-Blade, by the way. In case you don't have enough blades, you can try some more. Really, compared to any other blade, and I've tried so many, pretty much all of the AC blades, and I don't have a lot of Artist Club razors, but the blades, most of them are very aggressive, you know. And I guess that's just the nature of what they're for, but I find them to be way too harsh, and these are very, very comfortable by comparison. Very safe. Oh, you know, it'd been better if I'd actually finished that pass and shaved my neck. See that? I get caught up talking. All right, let's do this. I'm like, boy, there's a lot of shaving cream on my neck, or lather on my neck. I wonder why that is. Oh, goodness. There we go. It's tough, folks. I'm telling you. Sometimes it's tough. Oh, goodness. You may hear it in my mouth. I have a I have a crown in the front, and it makes me, I have a lisp now, which I think is hilarious. It makes me sound like I'm a little kid. Can I have some of that ice cream? You know, it's like Sylvester or something. People tell me they don't hear it, but I definitely hear it, and I think it's really funny. I don't know. This is a temporary crown, so I don't know if the permanent crown will cause the same thing, and if it does, I guess I either have to get used to it or I don't know, learn how to talk again. I don't know what you do. I'm sure that's a thing, right? Someone loses enough teeth, like they have a bad accident, or I don't know, fall down a flight of stairs, whatever, where you take out enough teeth or you mess up your jaw. I don't know. Like, there's got to be some way to figure that out, I guess. I don't know. I'll say I don't know a few more times. Okay, against the grain. This is kind of where it gets a little weird for me because of some spots on my neck, but we'll see how this does. And it's pretty common knowledge, but these blades, you know, these stiffer SE blades, you know, injector blades, gem blades, AC blades, they last for a long time. And I think it's just because of the way that the, you know, they're just thicker and heavier duty. Maybe the edge, you know, that they put on these, it's a triple faceted edge, and maybe that just kind of makes it last longer. Not sure, but I can get an absolute unbelievable amount of shaves out of one of these. I thought for sure this was going to be a dud because this is the seventh shave on this, and it's great. Yeah, that's good. It's amazing because they feel so mild. Like, I know they say mild, but like, I guess just the way they have those the little standoffs keep it from being able to dig in. but I mean, it's really impressive how mild that feels and how, I mean, this is completely smooth. There's a couple little hairs around the edge of my lip, which is not uncommon. I'll pick those up. All right, this is the part. Not tonight. That was nice. All right. All right, let's see how. Wow, this is this is a good shave. Holy smokes. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple little spots, but also shout out to Cella for the residual slickness. Holy, this is like better than several of the artisan soap shaves, artisan shaving soaps. Wow, I am en fuego tonight. Ridiculous. I don't belong behind a camera. Who gave me a camera? Who let me do this? Revoke my license. Now, what is also amazing is the amount of buffing I can just sit here and do. I don't have to do very much, but all the little sort of pick up hairs. That's a good shave. Wow. To do that more often. Okay, rinse, be right back. Go for some Thayers. I've been using alum more recently. Had a couple shaves in a row where I guess I was just kind of rough on my neck, and my vision without my glasses is not great. I mean, I can see enough to shave my face, but apparently I was getting a lot of like little pinhole weepers, just little drops of blood, and enough that I would, you know, wipe on the towel and have blood and be like, oh, I didn't realize I was bleeding. And so I was using alum just to sort of, you know, close those up, but nothing today that I can see. I mean, that's pretty, yeah, pretty good stuff. I might be bleeding and I can't even tell. I don't think I am. Okay, let's dry this off. So, I've mentioned it before, but my wife does not like strong fragrances. She's had some issues with her sense of smell, and even over the years, we just don't, like, we don't use fabric softener, we don't use heavy cleaners, spray in the bathroom, like at least those heavy sprays and stuff like that. It's just too strong. If you are used to it, you don't smell it. Like, you're just used to that level of strength of artificial smell around you. And when you don't use it, it is overwhelmingly strong. When someone has like a really heavy, especially fabric softener, that stuff is so strong, the perfume that it leaves in the clothing. So we had someone accidentally put fabric softener in our clothes, and it took like 3 washings to get it out. It's how ingrained in, like, you know, in the fabric it gets. But all of that to say that I've been using Sterling's unscented aftershave, but there's really not a lot of in the way of skin food. There's glycerin in there, but not much else, and so just a big, you know, whack of alcohol and not very much. So I had looked, because I really like PAA's, you know, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements aftershaves, they leave my skin feeling like super smooth and conditioned. And I was like, it's a bummer that they don't have unscented, because I searched for unscented on the site and it never came up. Well, I wrote to them and they said, yeah, it's called Sin, S-I-N, meaning without in Spanish, and it's on the website. I was like, oh, well, it doesn't come up. So anyway, I got it, and my wife's like, Sin? I'm like, no, Sin, and you know, fragrance free, but it has, you know, all of that stuff in it. Oh my goodness, I don't. Let's see. I'll put my glasses on. I don't know if they have the, yeah, denatured alcohol, purified water, hedoine, liquid silk, carrot seed extract, aloe vera juice, and glycerin. So it's got a ton of skin conditioners in there, and alcohol, of course. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. It's just good stuff. And obviously, without any fragrance, I can use a good amount and really sort of get it on the skin. Alcohol is still strong, but it evaporates very quickly, and you're left with just the skin feel, you know, just the conditioned skin, and whatever fragrance the soap you had that you've used had. Speaking of which, I don't know if it is an age thing, because this is coming up on about 3 years old. I feel like this used to have a much stronger fragrance. Yeah, I mean, it's there, and like even when I was shaving, it smelled more to me like a soap, just straight up soap, than the normal smell that I remember. So I'll have to look, but maybe that's just something that happens to Cella. So great shave. I really appreciate you being here to share it with me. I got to use some things I haven't used in a long time, and I will absolutely be using this again much sooner than later. That was, I mean, truly, absolutely, like, smooth, flawless, like it erased it. Everyone take care. I'll be back as soon as I can, and till then, be safe, be happy. See you soon.